Games. Whoop. Let's go. Hursty Games, and this is how we do. Now
Hey there guys, welcome back to Hursty Games, and welcome to another player review. A player review quicker than I expected to do one, but we have headliner Tammy Abraham here sitting in front of us, and it's going to be a fun story about this card. So those of you who watch our streams will know that Flawless Mistakes, aka Jack, got a legendary card on the Stream Loots chest that we do. And he got the card that meant you could pick any player for me to play in my weekend league. Now Jack picked Tammy Abraham, and I went and bought Informed Tammy Abraham, its 84 rated card, and started using him this morning. So I'm filming this Friday, and I bought this card at about 10 o'clock this morning. I've only played 2 games of FUT Champs this weekend. He scored 3, assisted 2, and it's helped me start off with 2-0. But when I saw this card had come out, I thought, you know what, I'll just throw him in there. I only spent 20k on him, throw him in there, and I'll get the 86. It's a no-brainer. Feel free to pause this and have a look and see if this team maybe helps you complete it or whatever else. You can see the player ratings and stuff I used. It's pretty straightforward. A couple of 84s, a couple of 83s, and then you can afford to throw a couple of like 81s and stuff in there. Even Adam Lallana works. So we'll submit that. We'll have a little look, a little cheeky look, walking out here. His card actually looks pretty decent. It's a nice little card. It's all right. I'll show it as soon as he's done his little walkout and his little slide out, I guess is more what that is. But yeah, it's a nice card, and actually a card that we did predict happening on our card making stream as well. So if we have a little look at his in-games, you can see he's got 3-star weak foot, 3-star skill, which is 6'5", which is very, very nice to see. He's a medium work rate with a right foot as his main foot. I've put the Hunter Chem style onto him, so it gives him that 94 pace, which is very, very nice. And you're looking at like a +7 or 8 to his shooting as well. So you're looking at about 93, 94 shooting, which is very, very good as well. Decent dribbling. 89 heading accuracy is fantastic. 77 stamina is right on that sort of minimum of what I'd want from a striker. 92 strength and 82 jumping is very, very nice too. Passing is a little bit low, but that's not the end of the world. But normally with player reviews, I do some div rivals. I jump into a few gamers div rivals and try them out. Because it's the weekend, and because I have to do it anyway, I'm just going to try them out in champs. So with this player review, I'm risking a little bit more than normal trying them out in champs, but as I said, I have to do it anyway because of the card that we got, and that is a hell of a team we come up against. Oh my lord, pray for me. Abraham getting his first touches on the ball here. We're going to play it out to Mane. It's a decent pass, but doesn't quite get to him. Seedorf. We get it to Son. Son with a decent turn. I can't quite get it to Abraham, so I'm just going to have to shoot with Son. Son scores. Abraham has nothing to do with it. His positioning there wasn't quite ideal. He did go quite wide, which meant I didn't have him as an option. We get it to Tammy. Tammy, mate, what can you do for me here? We're going to try a shot. It's his first shot with the ball. It's a good effort. A lot of power on it. Didn't quite go in, but good strike. Takes it past the defender, sort of, just about, to Tammy. We're going to try a finesse shot. Finesse, it's not great. His curve isn't fantastic, so finesse maybe isn't the way for me to go there. Going to drag it back. It's nice. It's into Trent. Down to Son. To Tammy. His turn wasn't great. Try again. Left foot. It's into the defender. Son scores. I mean, there wasn't too much Tammy could do about scoring that one, but this time he was in a better place, but still didn't get the goal there. Maybe I could have shot better, but shame he didn't score it. Seedorf into Tammy, who's quite deep here. Tammy Abraham to Son. Back to Tammy. Tammy, mate, surely you've got to bag this one. He does bag his first goal. That is a pause. I'm assuming that's going to be a rage quit as well. Very happy with that. Nice bit of play. He sat quite deep. Like, I think I sort of ran him back a little bit, but he got back, won the ball well, as you guys saw, and did end up breaking forward, getting the goal, and causing a rage quit. Not a bad start. A few little tweaking issues, but I think I'm getting used to this kind of card. He's a bit different to my usual kind of striker that I would use. Straight into game number 2, again in FUT Champs. You guys know the drill now. A very good team. He's got that Essien, he's got Lala and Bernardo Silva, who's a great player out there. Ter Stegen's never nice to play against. Son is an absolute baller. Going to be a tough game. It's a good goal from him. Son there, banging that one in. This guy's a very, very good player. I'm really, really struggling to even make a chance. I don't think I've registered a shot with anyone yet. And Tammy Abraham's barely been on the ball, but that's more down to the fact that this guy has just kept the ball really well and defended very well too. Seedorf has done really well to keep this ball as long as he has. We get it to Tammy. We're just going to hit it on his left peg. Oh, that was a nice shot. Tammy Abraham, take a bow, son. That's the first chance he's had really in the game. And Tammy Abraham does very, very well to finish that on his weak foot. Obviously only 3-star weak foot, but he does find the bottom corner. Fair play to him. First shot in this game, and he gets himself a goal. Nice job, Tammy. I could have swept that as well, but Tammy Abraham doing the business. 1-1. Get it into Tammy here. Tammy drags it back. He's got the physicality on his left peg. It's a good effort, but a good save from ter Stegen. He seems to be fairly willing to take the shots on his left foot, even though it's his weak foot. Half time in this game, and it's been a tricky half. I haven't been able to get too many chances to Tammy Abraham. I think he's only had 2 shots, but he's been the only 2 shots of the game, and he did score 1. So somewhat clinical, I guess. I'm playing him in a 4-2-3-1 in this game. Last game I played in a 4-4-2. I do like him in the 4-2-3-1. His positioning is much better when he's a lone striker. That's one thing I'm noticing. Oh, what a strike from Del Piero. I can't believe De Gea hasn't got there, or one of my defenders have stopped it, but it was a goal at the end of the day, isn't it? Well, that game is done. Sadly, we do get our first loss of the weekend, but honestly, Tammy didn't get too many chances. That was the main problem for that one. He only got the 2 chances, scored 1, didn't get too much than the other. The main issue with that game was the other guy was very, very good and just kept me out the game. Now going into probably the last game of the review, and that is another insane side. Look at this team. These are the squads I come up against week in, week out, and it's so annoying, man. What a game. Oh, Ben Yedder is through, and Ben Yedder is scoring. You can't let Ben Yedder through against you like that. It's always going to be a problem. Abraham. We see a run from Heung-min Son. It's a nice run. We're going to try and chip it. Maybe it was the wrong choice. It was just wide. Good effort. Good pass from Abraham, to be fair. Stoichkov now through pretty much one-on-one, and he's going to score that. Ah, so against. He's had 2 shots, and he scored them both. It's very frustrating. Well, half-time, the game is absolutely against me right now, but honestly, Abraham hasn't felt overly amazing. His positioning's been a bit off, his passing's been a little bit whack, and the stats kind of tell you everything. He's so slow to react, and I don't think it's any form of like input delay, because everyone else seems to be reacting absolutely fine, but I don't know if Tammy's just got like a really bad like reaction in regards to me actually pressing the button. I don't know. Seedorf into Tammy Abraham. Tammy Abraham with a good strike, but it's a good save. Can we keep this alive? Mane. No, we can't. Heung-min Son to Adama, to Tammy. Tammy, it's a good effort. Oblak saving it again. I don't know. Like my most recent player review, hold the thought. I was gonna say of Lewandowski. I feel like Lewandowski would be scoring these chances. Abraham isn't. However, Abraham does get us a goal. Gives us a chance to get back into it. Maybe long shot, possibly, but we'll try. We'll try and get back into it. 2-1. We've got Bernardo Silva, who's just come onto the pitch. Coming down this wing here. Keep it with him. Keeps it with him. We're going to sweat it. Adama Traore had nothing to do with Tammy Abraham. Main thing is, we're back in it, boys. 2-2. Well, from the brink of defeat, we actually somehow have extra time here. So I'm going to call this, instead of extra time, it's extra review. Also, look at these stats. How did this go to extra time? Mane brings the ball into the middle. We see that run from Bernardo Silva. Tammy Abraham literally nowhere to be seen. What a save from Oblak. But we do get the goal. Mane completes the switch around now. Now we have to keep it this way. 3-2. Abraham had nothing to do with it. You can see Abraham's not even on the camera there. He's not even in the middle of the goal. Like, what are you doing, Tammy, mate? 15 minutes to go. Can we maybe complete this switch round, which was started by Tammy Abraham, and Abraham has had plenty of shots. At the end of this game, I'll be interested to see just how many shots he's had. We've had 22 shots with 14 on target to his 5. My word. Angelino plays a great through ball to Tammy Abraham, who's going to chip it, put it on a plate for Adama Traore. Fantastic run from Tammy. I have to give him credit there. Stayed on side, found the space. Really nice chipped, like, little pass there to Adama. I was a little bit cheeky with the chip. I was a little bit worried that I'd mess it up because I was thinking about chipping a shot. And then I thought, you know what? Let's secure this win. Let's get the chip through ball to Adama. And you know what? It did work out. Adama scores the goal. That is the main thing. 4-2 and an assist for Tammy. The tackle him nice and high here with Abraham. And Abraham does get a goal. It's a good tackle from him in the end. And he gets the goal. I'm going to be honest. I don't know if after I tackled him, if he actually was playing. I don't know. Regardless, a good finish from Tammy. Deserves that second goal. And this is going to be an interesting, I think, answer as to whether I think he's good or not at the end of this video. Adama here goes down, wins us a penalty. I'm going to take the shot, obviously the penalty with Tammy Abraham here, see how Abraham does for us, see if he can bag. This would technically be a hat trick, wouldn't it, in this game? Let's give it to Tammy. We're going to go bottom right and actually go to the left, and he does score it. Well done, Tammy, mate. 3 goals. I mean, I feel like in this game he had enough shots for him to probably have earned a hat trick, so fair play to you, Tammy, mate, fair play. That penalty was pretty much the last kick of the game, and a big 6-2 win in the end, and Abraham grabs himself a match ball. I'm going to have a look there. I saw 12 attempts on goal Tammy Abraham had. I'll be interested to see how many shots he had and how many of them were on target. So 3 goals, 1 assist, 10 shots out of the 12 are on target. Fair play to him. Passes, 15 out of 18, and I'm going to be honest, that's a higher percentage than I thought it was going to be. I feel like his passing wasn't quite that good. 22 out of 27 dribbles, not too bad. And he won a tackle out of the 2 he tried. Fair play, mate, fair play. Okay, so now it is crunch time. It is verdict time. 3 games played with him. Obviously, one of them the guy rage quit after. I think it was in the first half still. 5 goals and an assist. Now, honestly, if I was to rate this card out of 10, I think I'm going to give it like a 7.5. But let me explain why. In that last game, yes, he got a hat trick. He had 12 shots total though. If I was comparing him to the headliner Lewandowski, which I did do a review on yesterday, I feel like there were chances there that someone like Lewandowski would have scored, but Abraham got the shot on target, but it wasn't good enough and the keeper did save it. The reason I'm lowering his ratings quite so much is his positioning. There were so many times, especially in the second game, and there was one I highlighted quite evidently with a goal that we scored where Abraham was just in the middle of nowhere. He just doesn't get in very good positions at times. I don't know what his attacking positioning is. It's 90. What it was 96 with the Hunter Chem style as well. It doesn't feel like that at all. It feels like he's like a 70 rated striker and his positioning is just all off. I said as well there are a few times where his reaction just felt a little bit late, like I press pass and he's taken a while to do it, or a few of his passes were a little bit lackluster. But proof is in the pudding. 5 goals in 3 games is nothing to turn your nose up at, and technically it's 2.5 games as well, so 7.5 to 8 maybe is what I'm going to give him. However, when you look at the price, an 83 rated squad with an inform for an 86 rated card is not bad at all. I do think the Hunter Chem style is needed, so I basically would say unless you have one in the club or an untradeable Hunter Chem style that you've just got hanging about, I'd basically add the price of the Hunter Chem style to the SBC to get a fair reflection on how much this is actually going to cost you. Player for the value of the card, so you know it's like a 30k SBC, like I said, about 10k we'll say for Hunter. I don't know exactly how much it is, but we'll say it's 10k. I think for the value, it's a very good little card. I really do think it's good. And again, these games are in foot champs, 2 wins and a loss. Gutted to get my first loss of the weekend, but that's not the matter here. But you know, it's not that bad. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed this player review and enjoyed the video. Of course, if you have, then please do smash that like button. I'd greatly appreciate it if you could. It really does help support the channel, so thank you so much. And of course, if you're new around here, make sure you hit that subscribe button. We're on that road to 4,000 subs. It would be amazing if we could hit it before the end of January. So if you want to join in on that, I'd really appreciate it. And make sure you turn on the notification bells too to be told anytime we upload a video or indeed go live with a live stream. But for now, guys, I want to say a massive thank you for watching. I've been Tom. You guys have been awesome. And I'll see you soon.
Games.
Look after yourselves.
Let's go. Hursty games, and this how we do. Now it's time we team up. Check them online, you might catch them playing FIFA. Hey, yeah, you know we keep it live. Make sure to give a like and subscribe. Gaming channel, what's the best one? Keep it hella dope, hella fresh, huh? Yeah, Hursty games, tune in. Even told my grandmama, sister, and my best friend. You might want to check them if you want to be entertained. You already know the name. Check us out, Hursty games. Hey, whoop. Make sure to give a like and subscribe.